This is one of the scariest places in America, and they dared me to spend 10 minutes alone in here. I thought I could handle it. It's just a building, right? But what I didn't realize was this place is soaked in death, pain, and sorrow. What I was about to walk into is not just a place. It's a tomb filled with spirits who refuse to rest in peace. Before we go any further, please smash that like button and subscribe for more terrifying paranormal videos. If you are new here, welcome to my channel where I bring you the most haunted places in America. Let's get started. Every shadow seems to be hiding a monster, and every creak makes me jump. I turn the corner and come to a stop in my tracks. I hadn't seen this room before. I don't know where I am or how much longer I can stay here. I turn and run, but one thing stands out. The words 502. I stop in my tracks and listen. The sound comes again. It's definitely coming from behind that door. I'm frozen in place, unable to move. Then the scratching stops. I hold my breath and listen intently, but there is only silence. I slowly reach out and knock on the door. There's no answer. I knock again, louder this time. Still, not. They rushed me to the car, but not before setting up the camera I had dropped while filming. As they drove me away from the asylum, I looked back. The image of the asylum loomed in my mind, and so did the face of the entity captured on camera. It was standing right behind me the entire time. It was always 10 feet away. I turned the knob and pushed the door open. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more scary stories. Also comment below. Would you spend 10 minutes alone in Waverly Hills? Do not enter. I scrawled across it in black marker. It's small and dark, with only a sliver of moonlight peeking in from under the window. I can't see anything in the shadows. Now, I don't know how much time has passed. It could be 10 minutes, an hour, or maybe even longer. All I know is that I need to escape this place before it's too late. I burst through the door at the end of the hall and find myself back in the tunnel. The air is stale and heavy, like the weight of all the dead people who have passed this way before me. I stumble out of the tunnel and collapse at the mouth. Suddenly, something catches my eye. It's a figure standing in a corner. I blink and it's gone. I tell myself, it's just my imagination playing tricks on me. I need to get out of here. I turn and make for the door, but then I hear a voice. It's soft and raspy, like it's coming from beyond the grave. Don't leave, it whispers. Stay with me. I stop and turn slowly. There's nothing there. Or is there? I can't help but feel like I'm being watched. I rush out of the room and down the hall. I hesitate for a second, torn between curiosity and fear. But I have to keep moving. I need to get out of here before it's too late. I turn the corner and continue down the hallway. Eyes stare at me from the shadows. It's too much for me to bear. I scream and thrash around, but it's no use. I'm trapped here with them forever. I close my eyes and try to block out the chaos around me, but it's no use. The spirits of Waverly Hills Asylum have claimed me as their own. I don't want to think about what might be behind that door. I don't care if I get caught. I have to get out of here. I burst through the door and find myself in a long hallway. At the end, I see a faint light. Hope surges through me. Maybe I'm almost out. I stumble toward the light, my feet aching from the long walk. When I reach the door, I throw it open and step out. It's filled with crayon drawings all over the walls, stick figures with big smiles and wavy lines. At first, it looks like a nice, friendly place. But as I get closer, I start to see things more clearly. Some of the drawings are scratched out. The stick people have turned into twisted masses of limbs and teeth. Their smiles have become grotesque grins, and the wavy lines now look like blood splatters. On the far wall, I see a red streak running down the side. At first, I think it's a pipe, but when I touch it, my fingers come away bloody. Not a good sign. Our story takes place at the Waverly Hills Asylum. I walk toward the sound and peek around the corner. There's nothing there. I step into the room and pull the curtain back. There's a bed in the center with a pile of dirty clothes on it. I check under the bed and in the closet. Nothing. Was it a trick of the light? Did I imagine it? I turn to leave, but then I hear it again. This time it's louder. Come play with us. The voice whispers. We're gonna have so much fun. I spin around. my heart racing. There's no one there. I stumble back, knocking over a chair. "Who's there?" I call out, my voice echoing in the empty room. But the only reply is silence. Waverly Hills Sanatorium was built in 1910 and opened its doors as a private mental hospital. But it wouldn't stay private for long. In 1926, the state of Kentucky bought the asylum and renamed it the Eastern State Hospital. But the place had a dark secret that everyone seemed to forget, including me. As soon as you enter the asylum, you have to walk through a long, dark tunnel before you reach the main part of the building. This tunnel became known as the Death Tunnel because every single patient who died in the asylum was brought through this tunnel and taken to the morgue. So whenever you visit this place, you have to go through the Death Tunnel. The first minute passes quickly. The door closes behind me, and everything goes silent. I feel the heavy door click shut, but there isn't much sound. As I round the corner, I pass by an old rusted gurney. It's one of many that sit abandoned in the hallways. Suddenly, it moves. It only rolls forward a few inches, but it stops just short of my feet. I jump back in surprise, knocking over an old metal trash can. The sound echoes through the empty hallway. I stand there frozen, staring at the gurney. Then the overhead lights flicker. Once, twice, then everything goes dark. I pull out my phone and turn on the flashlight. I shine it around the room and see a face peering back at me from the shadows. Startled, I jump back and accidentally knock my phone out of my hand. It clatters to the floor and my flashlight beam disappears. I scramble to find it, my heart pounding in my chest. When I finally locate my phone and turn the light back on, I see that the gurney has moved again. It's about 3 feet from where it was before. I don't want to touch it. Who knows how contaminated it is? But as I walk past it, I swear, it moved again. I tell myself it's just my imagination. There's no way a gurney could move by itself. I need to calm down. I'm starting to freak myself out. I can hear the wind howling outside and the other tourists making their way back to the main entrance. But it's hard to hear anything else. There is a strange humming noise in my ears, and it seems like the silence is pressing against me, like the air itself is watching me. I try to shake off the feeling and move forward. It's only been 3 minutes, but the asylum seems endless. But my nerves are shot. Suddenly, I hear a giggle. It's a child's laugh. It sounds like it's coming from behind the curtain. It's been 6 minutes, but it feels like hours. I'm met with the sight of a locked room. The door is old and peeling. The paint is chipped and faded. As I approach the corner, I hear a noise. It's a soft scratching sound, like someone is trying to get my attention. It's only been 8 minutes, but I feel like I've been trapped in here for hours. I take a hesitant step into the room. I have to get out. The next thing I know, I'm being pulled back into the darkness. Voices surround me, whispering my name. When the security guard found me, I was shaking and muttering about eyes in the dark and voices that knew my name. Thanks for watching.